The Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni case is the fuck around and find out case. It's the I've started swimming from Cuba to Florida. I'm halfway there and now I am drowning and I don't know whether to keep swimming or go back to shore. Why? Because Blake Lively's team put out a New York Times article stating their complaints. They had other people coming forward. Everyone was rallying around her on the film. Great. Then the seesaw that I talked about before, the other side, the Brian Friedman side, comes back with their receipts, and it keeps going back and forth, and you are so deep, you're so embedded and entangled that you can't unbraid it. And now Blake's team is trying to put a stop to the public mudslinging, which, by the way, is what it is. It's very much the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp case where it went back and forth, and then they're in court and everybody's feelings are an emotional roller coaster because they're trying to find the truth out for themselves, which none of us actually know every single thing that happened. Because some video was submitted, it doesn't crystallize the whole thing. Because her New York Times article doesn't crystallize the whole thing. We are getting what we are being fed, not unlike in politics. You're getting fed either a Republican agenda or a Democratic agenda or a CNN agenda or a Fox agenda. And if you listen to both, it would be like we're on two different planets. The only thing that I know is what I keep saying. It is a brutal divorce. The lawyers will win. And these two have done irreparable damage. No matter who wins, loses, what happens, they should get a mediator right now, settle whatever the fuck this is, and both of them cut bait. In the event that she was SA'd, one would say, but she's fighting for her rights and what happened to her, etc. This is bad. This will not get better. Coming from someone who was in a decade-long divorce with no resolution, with appeals, with multiple different tactics, with sideshows, with everything and no resolution and no ability to be able to say anything, to correct anything, just riding the shit wave. It's a nightmare. It will not stop until there's a full resolution. So the two of them and their teams that are all fighting for their own lives, because everybody's embroiled in this. This is insane, like an octopus with 65 tentacles. Somebody on both sides needs to get smart, sit down with a mediator, find out what each person wants, and they better both give it because it's going to be bad all around. You know, everyone's thinking he's putting her in the ground. Either way, it's just dirty. It's just dirty. If both people are in a pit, everyone's coming out dirty. One may have more mud on them than the other, but it's all a shit pit for everyone. It's bad for all their representatives. It's bad for everybody on the movie. It's bad all around. The next movie should be called Fuck Around and Find Out, because it does end with them. I'm paraphrasing, but I think it was Mike Tyson that says everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the face.